Welcome to the Day is Ours channel. I'm your host, Johnny Utah, and it is Friday, May 6th. Wow, welcome to week 9, and guys, this is the week. I have marked this now. This is the week I'm going to be under 200 pounds. There is no doubt. I weighed in last Friday at 200, and now I have a new sense of determination. I am just revitalized in my efforts here. Like, I can tell you my mentality is just going to be different this week. I have a lot of extra work to do. We're going to be very consistent, and we're going to push really, really, really hard. So, with that here, let's go ahead and jump right into the numbers. So, today I've completed 12,817 steps thus far. Ended my workout at the normal time of 8:30. No missed causes there. So I know last week I had a few mishaps. It was not ideal, but yeah, it's okay. It happens, guys, right? Nothing is going to be perfect. It's not about what happens, but how you handle it. And so I feel really good about 12,817. It's a great start to my Monday morning. And this time I did get my Monday morning workout in. Autumn is completely recovered, so she is very happy to be outside of that cone, and she's very, very happy about it. And now I get to start off my week 9 with a full workout. So, man, I am just so pumped. Intake 385 calories. So this morning I am going to be doing my Fit Crunch. This one is the chocolate chip cookie dough. Very good flavor, very crunchy. I think I really like that one a lot. Like, between that one and the peanut butter one, I think those two are my favorite one. And it's so sad because I thought the strawberry was going to be my favorite, but it does have a little bit of an aftertaste, not exactly my favorite aftertaste. As for my protein shake, I'm doing my muscle milk, so I'm so happy. I am done with those Atkins shakes, and now I get the good stuff. The really good stuff. I think this is definitely better than Atkins. It's definitely better than the breakfast essentials. So, man, this is just like the perfect way to start off my morning. And I'm going to be eating, just basically consuming these pretty much all week. So I have a few of these bars to go to. So it's going to be pretty much the same thing every day. Who knows, I might throw a lemon bar or something of that nature in there. But that should remain pretty consistent here. All right, so let's go ahead and jump to the other side of the numbers here. 146 activity minutes, so I got over my 145 mark. Feel very, very solid about that. I mean, hey, 1 minute over, hey, anything above goal is just, extra, right? So you got to feel proud. You got to celebrate your successes and learn from all your defeats. So I'm just so excited I got over 145. And then, speaking of being over, 1,186 activity calories burned, so above that 1,100 mark. Once again, I feel very, very accomplished through that. I had a really, really solid workout this morning. Man, I did get up probably like a minute or so later than I normally would. I got up this morning exactly at 6. I try to get up at 5:55 so I can start my workout at 6 and get that extra 5 minutes in. Turns out, didn't even need it. I was able to get my workout started in 6:03, 6:04, and I got exactly what I needed out of it. Man, and I'm just feeling super pumped today, guys. I'm just really excited about this week. This is the week, my mentality is right here. It's not about staying even this week. This is the week where I get under that 200 mark, and there's nothing that's going to stop me here. We're going to be really, really focused this week. All right, so let's go to that last stat here. So sleep score. I did get into bed a little bit later. Arlen was basically not wanting to sleep. So at least not to initially go to sleep. After he did go to bed, I mean, he was pretty solid throughout the night. So I think he only had one time where he got up, and that was it. So really, really happy with his progression, but didn't get in bed until about 11:30-ish. And luckily, this thing started recording it at 11:36, all the way up until 6:05 is when it said I woke up. I started my workout just before that time, so it looks like I was just sleepwalking, essentially. But it gave me a score of 71, 5 hours and 51 minutes of the total sleep time, actual sleep time, 5 hours and 8 minutes, which is really, really solid. I'd like to keep that above 6 hours, really closer to 7 hours. So if I could get that extra hour in, which, if I would have been in bed at like 10 and then went to bed at like 10:15, 10:30, that would have gave me an extra hour, and I felt really, really good about it. Probably would have been a score of like 80 or above. But still, I'm pretty happy with the sleep. I feel pretty good. Sleep cycles gave me 5 sleep cycles. I do want to try to keep that around 3 or 4. It's a little bit more sleep cycles than I want. My wakefulness this morning, 12%. So had a few days now where I've been awake above that 10%. And some of that just, is just being a new dad. There's no, sleep is a premium in this house. It's an absolute luxury. So I have to take advantage when I can. And, sometimes I don't get to decide what these numbers will be. Physical recovery, 64%. I'm not really surprised. Yesterday was a really big rest day for me. I don't even think I crossed 5,000 steps yesterday. I was just sitting and playing Rebirth yesterday. I was just having a good old time, taking a nice chillaxing Sunday. Saturday we went to Lagoon, got some more videos to upload for you guys, so we'll see that here probably at some time this week. Very, very excited for that. Mental recovery, 58, so that's definitely lower than what I want. Usually that's somewhere in like the 80%, like it's usually like 88, almost close to 90. So obviously probably some of that has to do with me getting up in the middle of the night, getting Arlene back into bed, helping him rest again. So I'm sure that's probably also part of the wakefulness too. And so have a little bit of work to do here, but we are above that 70, which is where I want to be. And I know these numbers can improve if I get another hour in, right? So gotta see if we can get Arlene in bed a little bit quicker than we did last night. All right, and as always, guys, we want to hear how you guys did. How did your Monday go? This is the jumpstart day to the week. I always say it's Monday. Monday. A little bit sluggish today, right? Well, I don't really feel like I was a little bit sluggish this morning. Got a really, really good workout, and I definitely met 2 out of the 3 metrics that I wanted to meet, and I feel really good about it. And I'm just ready for this whole week. I do have a plasma day on Thursday, so I will have one rest day in the middle of my week. Pumping out those 30s, and I'm starting to feel really, really good about them. Starting to get a really, really good handle on them. I mean, I don't know, I don't know. I feel like these are starting to get like much, much more defined, and so I don't know. Maybe it's the shirt, maybe it's not, but I just feel like I feel stronger than I have before. And so I'm just excited, but we want to hear how you guys did too, right? I always say the hardest part about this journey is doing it alone. And if you're a Nighthawk, we want to hear how you guys did. You guys come home late at the evening, and instead of just chillaxing, cooling down, you're like, no, it's time to put in the work, and then you go work out for 2 hours. We want to hear how you guys did. I always say you guys always have my respect. It's so hard to do that. One of these days I'm going to try, but man, it just seems so daunting. So you guys always have my respect. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. We want to try to reach out to as many people as we can. Like I said earlier, the hardest part about doing any kind of journey, whether you're trying to lose weight, gain weight, or just become more physically or mentally healthy, is just the doing it alone. And here, let us be your support. You can join in here, and we can do this. We can do this together. Well, I think it's time to go tackle the rest of this morning. Let's see how much more work we can put in. Like I said, this week I'm going to be putting in as much work as I can. I'll have my stepper ready. We're going to put in some work while I'm working, and there's not going to be any rest. We're going to be a man possessed. That is my goal this week. I want to be obsessed with getting under 200 pounds, and so that's where my mentality is going to be. Well, with that here, it's Johnny Utah out, and have a good morning.